What up, Dokkanners? We got some content coming up on both Global and JP, so we're just going to be going over the news on the JP side of the game with their new Dokkan Festival campaign. We'll be talking about the announcements coming up for Global, and if time permits, I will also be doing a Super Battle Road run in this video. I'm not really much on doing Super Battle Road videos anymore, just because the regular version is just a training exercise. It's not something that a lot of people are in demand of, but to kind of satisfy those who might want to see it, I will include the Defenders of Justice run at the end of the video. But at first, let's start talking about the other stuff. So for JP, they have their Dokkan Festival celebration details. The Frieza Dokkan Festival is their first celebration post 9-year anniversary. How this plays out on Global is that this would, in theory, be Global's final Dokkan Festival before the 9-year anniversary. Given that this time around, we do have a full synchro approaching, this may or may not be the case, but normally, given the 6-month discrepancy between the two versions, this is how it would normally play out. So it could very well happen to be the same way again, or they move things up a little bit for Global and it shows up a little bit sooner than expected. Given that the last 3 celebrations have been 1 week apart in terms of banners, there maybe is a situation where they shoehorn in one more celebration before this. This also kind of ties into the other thing that I wanted to talk about in this celebration, which is the Bardock EZA. So the Bardock EZA has officially been announced for the JP side of the game. This is not happening during Saiyan Day. This is happening on their pre-Saiyan Day celebration, along with the Team LR Bardock. So both of these units are receiving their awakenings during the Frieza Dokkan Festival celebration. So if things were to hold out, then that means that Global would only get all that in the pre-9-year Dokkan Festival celebration. However, I am not gonna just say outright it's not going to lead into a Bardock related Saiyan Day celebration. Maybe there is still a Bardock. Maybe there's still a chance for a Bardock Goku original Saiyan Day celebration. If that were to be the case, maybe Global gets this celebration a little bit earlier, or perhaps they transfer some of these components of the celebration into another celebration. So if you're thinking that this completely writes off Bardock being somewhat involved in the Saiyan Day celebration, I think that might be too soon to say. While it does make sense to write this off, never underestimate Dokkan's ability to do the most illogical, unexpected thing. So I was about to say, I feel like this strengthens my Broly theory, and I guess it still does in the conventional sense, but again, you never know what these guys are up to. Omatsu will pull the most crazy trick out of his hat, and we could be seeing some sort of Bardock related thing during Saiyan Day for all we know. But let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think that this does confirm Bardock's involvement in Saiyan Day or not? If we go back to last year's Saiyan Day celebration, this was the 8-year God Goku, right? This was obviously Battle of Gods themed. The previous JP celebration had nothing to do with it. It was 17 and Hellfighter 17, Super 17. During that celebration, the MVP 17 Dokkan Festival was the EZA. Went from the 10th of March until the 23rd. So going into the Saiyan Day celebration, JP players still had this. If we actually take a look at the units EZA, Global got this EZA as well as the celebration in the pre-8-year Dokkan Festival. So Global got this, look at that, June 6th. So if we go back to last year, that is precisely what happened. Global during their pre-Saiyan Day, ironically, was Bardock. Then it was God Goku. Then for the final pre-8-year Dokkan Festival, it was the Super 17, and that EZA was in there. So if things are to play out exactly the same, Bardock only Extreme Z Awakens down here for this year. But like I said, things could change. That does mean, though, like I said, the Broly celebration does look a heck of a lot more likely, in my opinion, with the Extreme Z area movie edition overhaul, revamp, whatever you want to call it, where they're consolidating all of the movie stuff this early. Maybe this isn't just for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku Hirudegarn thing. Maybe they're going to be doing some sort of Dokkan first for both versions, where they have a Broly part of the Extreme Z area series. It wouldn't actually be this. And I mentioned this. Yeah, I mentioned this in my other video. Bio Broly free-to-play EZA. I saw a comment asking, why would Bio Broly be in the celebration if he's not a pure Saiyan? I'm not saying Bio Broly is going to be the Dokkan Festival release. I was saying that the Bio Broly free-to-play EZA is a perfect candidate to join that Extreme Z area series. So any and all movie boss, movie style character would be in that same event, which includes Bio Broly. However you want to interpret his Saiyanness is irrelevant. The point is he's part of a movies thing. So I think that this just made the Broly theory a heck of a lot better. And I'm going to go ahead and just go all in on this one now, because this one really seems likely. Since the AGL Bardock EZA is now gone, that means that the oldest Saiyan Day unit to not have an EZA is the Int Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So this now sets up a perfectly executed Broly celebration that could involve the oldest LR to receive an EZA, the oldest Saiyan Day Dokkan Festival to receive an EZA, and the oldest to receive an EZA. I have no idea if this is actually... Could this be one of the first or oldest Pure Saiyan free-to-play units that doesn't have an EZA? Perhaps. But this just seems like a very, very great opportunity to just give Broly everything and then some. All of these different units, plus a new Dokkan Festival, either base Broly or Purple Hair Super Saiyan Broly. This all makes sense to me. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. But we're not done. We got a little bit more stuff to talk about. Global Super Battle Road Stage 74 Defenders of Justice is now out. I will be doing that at the end of this video. Also, in terms of new content coming up, Chain Battle, the second to last chain battle ever on Dokkan, is coming up on the 5th of March at 10:30 p.m. I will be doing a video for that one, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. These events are generally a little bit more veteran savvy, veteran focused. However, this one in particular has a little bit more of a free-to-play favorable situation in terms of attacker and lineup. So we will discuss all that in that video. Up to 20 Dragonstones coming for this. We do have the finale for the quest mode LR Trunks Broly grind. This will be dropping sometime soon. It doesn't actually give a date, but I would imagine it's going to be in the next couple of days. So once again, you're going to have to use your incredible gems to buy enough of these medals from the Baba Shop. You can fully farm out this free-to-play LR at SA20 for free if you want. If you don't, it's entirely up to you. As far as the free-to-play EZA stuff is concerned, we don't have that dropping anytime soon. If you are someone who likes to Dokkan responsibly and pre-farm it, that is totally fine. Just know that recently they've been doing a little bit more to kind of help facilitate these like extra EZAs, and they're trying to make people's lives easier when it comes to farming that stuff out. So I wouldn't be surprised down the road if they were to do something where they would maybe help facilitate the EZA process, making it a little bit better. So if you are trying to farm it out, feel free. If you don't want to and you instead would like to wait until they reveal some sort of an announcement, maybe that could work too. So that is going to be coming up. And then the last thing is this. Now, I don't normally talk about dolphin deals or, spending deals, but I will say that for those of you who do spend on Dokkan, this is a pretty good deal that is coming up. Because what this basically is, to commemorate Saiyan Day, they do this every single year. Last year they did this as well, March 17th, 2023. Basically, during this 1 month, you can pay for a special subscription. Subscription meaning it will prompt you to re-up afterwards. You don't have to do that. But for $5, you will basically be getting 100 Dragonstones. That's what this is. You get 5 upon first purchase, 3 every single day. So a month is essentially 30 days. So 30 plus 5, 95. That's 100 Dragonstones for the price of $5. So objectively speaking, that is a fantastic deal. So for those of you who do spend on the game, this is 100% worth it. After this is done, then it will proc you again for a re-up, but at that point it won't be $5, it'll be $10. So at that point, the goal business-wise is to get you in the door and then to try to tempt you to continue with the service. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just want to point that out. So that is entirely up to you, Dolphins, and how you want to spend your money. So now let's just wrap up this video with the Super Battle Road for Defenders of Justice. And you know what? Now that I just did that voice, I actually kind of feel like I want to do... No, no. I was gonna say, let's do this with Universe 11, but I don't, no. It's just gonna make me depressed. I'd rather not. Let's just go ahead and wrap this up with a simple, easy, efficient Dragon Ball Heroes. And let me actually pick up a better song. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good song. All right, so let's use this guy and let's just wipe the floor with these bozos, shall we? Let's do this. Then we'll go after you. And we'll do this. For those of you who are still watching, let me know if you guys enjoy watching these Super Battle Road videos. I try to make them fun by using weird, challenging teams, and of course, being an idiot. But when they're really, really easy events with not much thought that goes into it, or I guess not much effort going into it, are these the types of videos that you would like to see? I just feel like they're not. Wow. Wow. Okay. This guy's got guard. This guy's got damage reduction. This guy can stun. Good lord. Okay. Pan, don't tell me you're gonna kill him. Type disadvantage and you did half. That's crazy. That is crazy. Actually, everything is exactly as they're supposed to. Our rotations are perfect. What? Okay, goodbye. Remember, you can use items, you can use support memories. It's even with Universe 11, this is still very easy. Plus, STR Jiren is actually good on this event because he has the ability to group stun. He can do extra damage. He's got, I think, damage reduction when he is outnumbered. That's not a scenario that you would typically expect to see because you probably wouldn't be using the Jiren on something like this. But yeah, I mean, the unit is really, well, yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm going to keep the Super Saiyan 3 on rotation. Actually. And then we'll do this. Then we'll have the Gohan go after Abura. So yeah, Jiren post EZA reduces damage received by 30% when facing 2 or more enemies. So yeah, he'd be great. He'd be great. All right. All right. Cool. Is anybody actually going to super attack me? Ooh, actually, he might. There it is. Why did I jinx it? Look at that. We took 15,000. Really, bruh? Really? He's fine. He's stunned. Okay, he's out. This guy, nothing. All right. All right, so we'll just run it back. We'll do this. Then we'll do this. And then that's GG. Oh, not a counter. Wow, 2 counters. I mean, 2 dodges in a row. What the heck? Goodbye. Oh, you know what? I should have actually kept the Gohan on the rotation because then we get the Saiyan Roar link. I forgot about that. That is a minor oopsie. Oh my gosh. This guy, that's it? All right. Well, the only one at risk would be the Supreme Kai of Time at the end. Oh, we actually felt something. Well, there you go. Love that we didn't counter. That's great. Actually, wait, does this guy counter? It's been a while. I don't even remember if he counters. He doesn't counter. That's right. You know what? I've actually thought that before. Why doesn't he counter? Why hasn't he countered yet? I'm so unlucky. And then I realized dude doesn't actually encounter. Counter, not encounter. All right, now he's stunned, he's sealed, he's everything, and that's just GG. That is a wrap. Get him out of my sight. Asha! Bye-bye. So there you go. That is it for Global's content for now anyway. We do have quest mode and we do have chain battle coming up. Like I said, things are slow, but that's okay. You got to watch a Super Battle Road video. Look at that. This is tune proof. If an idiot like me can do this with very little thinking in the middle of another video, that should tell you something. So there you have it. That is the content coming up for both Global and JP. We should be getting some Saiyan Day hints as early as next week, perhaps. I will be doing more videos speculating on other possible Saiyan Day scenarios. If you have any of your own that you think might be worth discussing, feel free to leave those in the comments down below. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Learn in the comments your thoughts on the content coming up on both Global and JP. The Saiyan Day EZA situation. Do you think that Bardock not being on the Sand celebration, but instead on the JP pre-Sand. Does that confirm Bardock for Sand? Does that deconfirm Bardock? Do you think that the Broly scenario is now more likely, or do you think it's not going to be any of those and it's just going to be a straight up base Goku? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.